Okay, recording for real this time. Definitely nothing went wrong the first time. And now here we are. Okay. Hopefully, um, I'll say this again later when more people are here, maybe. But if the levels on the mic or the game are bad, tell me in the chat. Excuse me. God, sorry. I just ate lunch. Tell me if they're bad, and then I will fix it, hopefully. Because the last time I streamed, the mic was too loud, and it was clipping a bunch, distorting, all that jazz. Very cool. Um, so, I should probably open the game. I'm really excited to play this again because the last time we left off, I was sort of mid-ending, I think. He was like, "This is why I created Stanley, and I think I'm going to give him one last shot before this whole thing is over." And then he just put us back to the start of the game. Oh, okay. I forgot about the being I'm speaking to when I open the game. Let's see what they're up to. What time is it? Does anyone really truly know? I guess not really. Time, as far as like clock time, it's just kind of something we made up. So no one really knows. Of course I don't. Nobody knows anything. Thank you for agreeing with me. You and I don't even know each other. We're like strangers. I mean, yeah. I mean, we've been speaking for a bit now with each other. So, like, technically. Sure, I've adjusted all the game's settings to exact specifications, but who hasn't? It's just what I do, like a day job. And now, the job is over. There's no more information for me to gather. I've collected all the data on you that I can. And I still don't really know you. And you don't know me. And neither of us know what time it is. I guess some settings are just unsettable. But if I'm being totally honest, the clock doesn't do anything in the game anyway. You won't have me here when the game starts the next time, but that's okay. Oh. But I like you. You're fun. Video games were meant to be played alone. Well, arguably, I think there are, definitely games that were made to be played cooperatively. So, you like being alone, don't you? That's maybe the only information I really learned about you. Well, it's time for me to leave. No, don't leave, please. No. There's still one more setting that we need to adjust, but it may take a little time before I'm ready for that. It's not really in my job description, but that's okay. What are you talking about? Perhaps you'll see me again if you can find me. What are you... Don't... Stop being so cryptic. You can just tell me. Don't you trust me? Aren't we friends? Well, you just said that we were strangers, I guess. That was the whole point. Fuck. Talk soon. Yeah. Great. Oh yeah, we're still in the Stanley Parable 2 mode. Oh, epilogue. Was that there before? Should I go there now? I don't know. Cause I don't know. I don't know. Also, I'm gonna, real quick, I'm going to go on Instagram and say that I am live so that people will know that. Alright. It's gonna be so good. We're live right now! Ah! Come on, join the stream, woo! Okay, perfect. Literally could not have been better. I have to put in my linky in there. Linky? I don't know why I said that. Okay, cool. It has been posted. to Instagram. God, excuse me. I am disgusting today. You sound good. Thank you. Good to know. I'm sorry. Give me one moment here. Just let the calm, bright red, terrifying motion of the Stanley Parable 2 take you away into a trance while I send this text. Okay. Good enough, I guess. Okay. Starting for real now. Still no one's on yet. I will say, just quickly before maybe some more people join here, I had a dream about this game where there was an ending where you sort of climb up this really long ladder, and then at the very and it's like inside the building, but then at the very top there's a door, and then it goes out to the roof of like the whole facility, and it's just this giant like thin tower, and it's so tall that it's like above the clouds, and the only thing that you can see that's also above the clouds is like this cell tower thing in the distance. And I think the goal is like you jump over to it and then something. I don't know. It was a weird dream, and if we don't get to see the top of this facility in the game, I'm gonna cry. That's not true. I'm not gonna cry. But I will be moderately disappointed. Is epilogue just the thing where he's like, this is why I created Stanley? And I don't know, and like I kind of want to press it just because this option might not be here the next time I load up the game. So we will see, I suppose. I think I'm just gonna press it and see what it does. Epilogue, truly. Many, many years later. Oh, this! Welcome back. Interesting. Is this it? Okay, so this is... I can crouch? Since when can I crouch? Can I jump? No, I can't jump. Oh, is that the whole thing? Ooh. Yeah, so this is the sort of desert that we were in after the skip button ending. To be fair, isn't this still in like the memory zone or whatever it was called? Oh god. It's a fucking sandstorm. Look at all the chairs. Huh. Wow. Yeah. Pretty moon. Very pretty moon. The sunrise, beautiful. I wonder what this is gonna lead to, because, you know, I can't really go anywhere. What? Oh, the door. the door to the place where he was like, this is where I keep the most special memories or whatever. In the weird, like, medieval building thing. Yeah, and here's this. Okay. Ugh. This would also imply that Stanley is just like not invincible, but I don't think he needs like food to survive because it said many, many years later. So like like so many, I enjoyed my time with the original Stanley Parable, which underscores how truly disappointed I am with its sequel. Where the first game teamed with originality, Stanley Parable 2 is dull, uninspired, and often insulting to its fan base. Rather than expand on what made the first game enjoyable, the sequel veers off into territory nobody asked for. An infinitely deep hole? Who cares? Where are the new endings? What about enjoyable bits from Stanley Parable 1, like the adventure line? Instead, we get an uninspired side quest collecting figurines. Even this diversion feels incomplete. Collecting all the figurines gives you nothing. I must say, though, I found the bucket to be quite comforting. A welcome reprieve. Oh, man. Yeah. Again, and I said this the last time. Pet Pals Press. We got pretty close. Oh, yeah. That from last time when we moved the cat and the dog on the slider. We moved them until they were friends. This cat-dog friendship will last forever. Old Turtle remembers original mod. Pet Snail. Again, drama about Sponge. Polly heals Teen Star's family rift. Oh, man. But yeah, the last time I said this a bunch, that, like, this is still all within the game. Like, the people who made the expansion are also the people who made this. Oh, it's Cookie 9. It's the same guy who wanted the skip button. Oh, this... Okay. I was going to say, that doesn't look ominous at all.
Jim.
Yeah, more Jim!
Jim.
Yes!
Jim.
Oh, lovely. Oh, good. I just spit on my mic. That was pretty cool. Stanley Parable developers. No more spin-offs, no more sequels. By Snip Sweeney. I hope that's not a real person's name. Actually, no. I hope it is. If your name is Snip Sweeney, that's pretty cool. Congrats on your name. When the Stanley Parable launched to massive success in 2013, its creators made plans to build the property into an entire franchise, but a disastrous critical and commercial reception to the Stanley Parable 2 has prompted the developers to rethink their ambitions as outlined in a press release they published today. It's clear that more Stanley Parable is just not what the fans want, reads the press release. We thought that we had a vision for this series that players would be excited about, yet it turns out this could not have been further from the truth. The press release goes on to promise to preserve the artistic integrity of the original game and to stop assaulting fans with our reckless and insulting creative visions. The word sorry appears more than 25 times in the press release. Yeah, and like, again, they're not insulting themselves, but they're like playing off of it within the game. Like, it's crazy. There's more Jim buttons over here.
Jim.
Gotta love all the Jim buttons. You gotta press them all.
Jim.
Oh, all the figurines are in there.
Jim Stanley. Stanley. Jim Stanley.
That's interesting.
Stanley.
What does it mean? I don't know. That's kind of cool. That one says Stanley. That's the only true button. Oh, I'm getting so many. Give them all to me. Oh dear, that looks normal. Oh, all of them disappeared and now there's no more sparkly noises. There's just the weird, like, rumble of the cave. Cannonball! Okay. I thought I would, like, fall, but apparently I'm just sort of walking down the... Oh! Hey, the doors! The 2 doors. Thank you for enjoying the new content. You're welcome. Huh. Oh! Hello. Oh, there you are! Hi! It's nice to see you. Good to see you too. But it's terrible to learn that there will never be another Stanley Parable game. Did you read what the developer said? Preserve the integrity of the franchise? What nonsense! Stanley Parable is not sacred. We don't need to protect it. Screw the legacy. Let's keep making Stanley Parable games until the sun explodes. Let's throw this franchise into the ground. Let's drag it through the mud and back. And if people hate it, who cares? You see, that was the narrator's problem. He was so obsessed with what people thought of his work. Don't make his mistake. Don't cling to the legacy. Let it burn. It's not hard, in fact. Let me show you. Together, we're going to make the Stanley Parable 3. It's simple. All we do is change the number in the game's title screen. We also need a really dumb subtitle for the game, something loud and gaudy. Go ahead, try combining some random words together to make a new title for our game. Oh, yes. Perfect. The Stanley Parable 3. Lord of the... Lord of the tax disc. Dash. Oh, okay. Fuck. I can only... Now with added moon. I mean... Stanley Parable 3, The Moon. Stanley Parable 3, Revenge of the Content. Now with added dash. I mean, I do wish that there was a dash. Lord of the Tax Disc. Lord of the Skeleton. Race to the Moon. That was just the 60s. Inspector Skeleton. Inspector Printer Jam. The Moon. I kind of like just the moon. Or just the content. The something. The dash. Let's go. I'm thinking way too hard about this. I mean, I think this will be on the title screen for the rest of the time I played this game, so it's very important. Now with added moon. You know what? Perfect. Stanley Parable 3. Now with added moon. It's absurd. I love it. Thank you so much. Every time you restart the game, we'll advance the number of the sequel by 1, and then we'll pick a new subtitle. That way, Stanley Parable will never end. And the end is never the end. Is never the end. And nothing in the game itself will change when you do this either. Adding more content sounds like work. No need to do that. It'll just be the same content, recycled again and again and again with a new title screen. What do you say? Should we go forward with this plan? I like it, but I want you to have a say as well. I mean... Let's do it! This is brilliant. Good, then it's agreed. A new sequel every time you start the game. And you know what? Since you've put faith in my idea, I feel like giving you something as well. You see, I'm noticing that the narrator never found a way to give you the broken achievement, did he? No, he didn't. Of course not. I wouldn't expect him to know how. It's been bothering me. Let's fix it. Alright, there. The achievement machine is all fixed. So you see, I'm on your side. We're in this together. Thank you. I'm going to keep this train rolling. Stanley Parable cannot end. It can only spiral in on itself forever. I must keep the wheel turning. I'm ready. Are you ready? Great. Okay. There's one last thing we need to do. Please enter the current time. I mean, I gotta be honest. Alright. Let's go back here so we can get to 2. It is currently 2:27. That is the actual time where I am. Please adjust the slider until the computer is barely visible. Oh, so this is all the stuff that I did when I first launched the game. I'd call that barely visible. Thank you. Please enjoy the Stanley Parable. Thank you. The end is never the end. Yeah! Now with added moon. Yo! It's a car! Yeah! So that's interesting. Will the epilogue be different now? I don't know. Probably should have tried it before I just did it.
This is the story of a...
Okay, we've heard that a bunch of times. Okay, well, we're back in. Now, I don't know.
All of his
Again.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yeah, because it sort
No
of...
matter how hard
all-
Stanley looked,
Come
he
on.
couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Please. It still feels like a continuation of... Yeah, because, I mean, the bucket's still here. Will that just be here forever now? I don't know. We'll see. Oh, that was the pick up the bucket thing. I'm not going to pick it up this time. Because... Okay, so this is still here. So this is just the same thing it was before, right? Are we just allowed to go back to this forever? Oh, the achievement machine is fixed, so let's go there and get it. Cool. Yeah, like, I have so many thoughts about this, and it's kind of hard to articulate, but, like... Yeah, it's sort of...
Stanley, I've been reflecting on
It's
the
all the same
Stanley
stuff,
Parable,
but...
and about how roundly disappointing
Yeah.
this ultra deluxe version has turned out to
It
be.
sort of
The original Stanley
feels
Parable
like
was a landmark,
a
and
vent
any new content
about
for it
game
should live up to
production
that legacy.
and
So
that
forget
kind of
this
thing,
ultra deluxe nonsense.
which is cool.
I say we
Um,
take it one step even
You know,
further.
I think
Which
that's
is
it's
why
an
I'm
interesting
very
sort
proud
of
to announce for the first
commentary,
time
I
ever,
suppose.
The Stanley Parable 2.
Because, like, again, it's easy to just brush it off as like, oh yeah,
Yes,
that's
you
just a
see,
bit
isn't this far
for
superior
the
to a
thing.
measly
But
re-release with a few
yeah.
minor additions. Think of
It
all
feels
the new territory we'll cover
a
with
bit
a fully fledged
realer
sequel.
than
An
the
entirely
rest of it.
new experience built from the ground up. Why there are so many possibilities? It could go in so many different directions.
Okay.
This is what fans have
that it?
truly been asking for.
4, no, 2. Oh, sorry, those are 5.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think?
Oh, I thought
Ultra
there was
Deluxe. What does it
a
even
button
mean?
back there, but I
But
don't
the
think there's
Stanley
anything.
Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there.
yes,
It's
I'm just
future-oriented.
trying to go
it
find
screams
that
progress
machine
and
again.
innovation and long-term franchising potential.
I could also jump in the pit this time.
Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
Yes, sir. I was also, I was like scrubbing through the last time I watched this. Who is that? Is that Mariella in the silhouette? I don't know. We'll go in the hole in a minute. I think the hole literally is infinite, and that will just be the ending.
Now, here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement
Yes.
will be given to you.
Yes, I
It's
will.
as simple as that.
Yeah!
As you can see, the machine is not working yet since... What? Wait. What in the holy hell is going on? You got the achievement? Why did the machine work? Stanley, I didn't fix it. I didn't do anything to it. I swear, it was broken just a second ago. Who fixed it? Is someone here? Are we being watched?
I don't know, man.
God. Composure? Composure.
Composure?
Yes, as you can see, the machine is working as normal, as I intended. It truly speaks to the awe-inspiring magic of the Stanley Parable 2. Breathe. Just breathe.
That's interesting. Yeah, so it does beg the question, who is that sort of second, you know,
What
dialogue
else?
person
What other exhibits haven't we seen
in
yet?
the menu that I keep speaking to? The one who was like, I fixed the machine. Like, who is that? Is that the game itself? Is that the developer?
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever.
No
That's
way.
right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time, if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
Truly. Well, cool.
You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my
Wow.
more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue on.
Oh, cool. I mean, what if I just kept falling, though? I mean, I'm
Now, I
enjoying
don't
it.
mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top.
Nah.
Maybe do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things.
No. Oh, it's hard to hear when the narrator's talking too. I can sort of get
Okay,
closer
Stanley,
to
I
the
don't know
mic
quite
then.
how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole. Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole. I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a...
Oh, yo!
Hey, well, good for you. You found the
I'm
bottom
alive?
of the hole. You found me out, Stanley. I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever.
Wow.
Look, I think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling. What normal person actually wants to fall infinitely?
Yeah.
I
Cigarettes,
figured the
what the
hole
fuck?
was as deep as anyone would actually need. Don't you put this on me. Maybe you're the problem.
Nah.
Look, things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean. Why don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the hole mostly infinite?
Yeah.
If that works for you,
That's accurate.
then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready.
What if I don't? Is there anything else you want to say, narrator? Fine.
Great.
Fine.
Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel.
Wait a minute.
Oh, for heaven. You see, I was right. The problem is you. The problem is that you like holes too much. Not normal. A normal person would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right there. Goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no, 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 no. You have a weird sort of... Oh. Did the
Yes.
hole seem even shorter to you this time?
Yes, it did.
I couldn't help but feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before.
I
mean,
agree.
Admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole, but I didn't think it was that not infinite. Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me up above.
Right, of course.
Had enough? I'm positively thrilled. I really do have so much more to show you and to talk about.
I
and I've had
mean-
enough of the hole for a lifetime.
But I want more hole.
Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole. If this starts to become a thing where... Wow. Okay. Yes. I'm starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite.
I would agree.
I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep, even by the lax overall standards for accountability in marketing. What's going on here? Stanley, I have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something. Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter.
Now I'm on board.
Well, there it is.
Oh, goodness.
The shame of my lie has come to haunt me. Not only is the hole... How is this still
Oh.
appealing to you? I know you're obsessed with
Forgot you can't
holes,
jump back
but at
out.
this depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch. Oh, who am I to judge? You just do whatever it is you're here to do and hit the teleport button when you're ready to move on.
Oh,
Is the, teleport button not working?
no.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm pressing it.
Well, I mean, I really don't have an explanation. Still nothing? Well, I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this. I'm out. Goodbye, Stanley. You couldn't bear to be away from the hole, and now you'll get more time with it than you could ever have asked for. It's a win for everyone. You get to be with the hole, I get to do literally anything else. Take care, Stanley. I hope you and the hole have a wonderful rest of eternity together.
Well, narrator, you have expressed multiple times that you're nothing without Stanley, so... What is that noise? Okay, well that's just music. What was the boom? What was the boom? Oh, shit! Yeah! Is that as fast as you can go? Come on, I wanna really feel the infiniteness of the whole. Yes! Take me further! Yes, this will do quite nicely. Yes. Well, here I go. Down into the depths. Ooh! Yo! Yeah! That's gotta be the closest view we've ever seen of Stanley. This is so good. Change your perception? Yeah! Oh shit. Change your reality? Wait. I want to hear some more perceptions first before I change my reality. Well, this is admittedly underwhelming, I have to say. How fun! I love this one. This one's great. That's pretty cool. I could still do that. I gotta hear all of them.
Now you're no longer using up this space of mine. My head's stronger. Now you're no longer using up this space of
Truly
mine.
art. Okay, we got some like weird tribal stuff now with like reversed chanting. We have this banger, obviously. Ooh, I wonder what that says if it's reversed. Stanley Parable. Yes, so true. Oh, I'm so curious to see what this sounds like reversed. This one again. That. It's crows, 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 guys. We found them. Yo, no way. The real crows, crows, crows. Lovely. How many of these are there? I'm good, thanks. Like, I really want to hear all of them, but like... Wow, truly beautiful. They're starting to repeat, I think. Yeah, we've heard this one before. Yeah, we've definitely heard this one before. Of course there's that one, okay. Let's get to one that's like nice. This one, goddamn. Can I have a normal one, please? I missed the normal ones. Please. Anything even remotely... You know what? That's fine. Okay, let's finally press change your reality, because I'm so curious about this one. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Crazy. Yeah! This is what I signed up for. Oh, I can't see if it's like that. I want to find a song that's normal. There, that's fine. Oh, zooming through space. Change yourself? Yo! What even is that? Hold on, change your perspective. What am I looking at? Who are you? What the fuck? Whoa, is he upside down? Yo! Sick headstand, Stanley. Headstand, Stanley. Head Stanley. Oh, shit. Look at him. Yo. This is so funny. This is so good.
Stanley?
Oh.
Stanley?
Hi.
Stanley?
Oh.
Oh, good, you're awake. It seems you had sort of dozed off there, drifting away into dreamland.
It was really
Try about
fun.
Stanley, because this hole is just so darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it. You don't want to miss a single moment. So how about if I just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really, truly focused on the hole?
Oh, man.
From the looks of things, you and I will have many, many years here in this hole, and I'm looking forward to all of them. Stay alert, Stanley. I'll be back. Toodlepip.
See, because, like, again, here's the thing, is that this ending could literally go on... Got more weird noises. Could go on for a really long... Oh, okay. That's literally it. Okay. Fine. 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 What? Why am I here? Why am I here?
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
Huh. Very curious if this will say Stanley now. Because of that one time it said Stanley. Okay, yeah, I guess that was an ending.
I asked myself.
I I
What do
almost
players
want to
really
fall down the
want?
hole
Well,
again.
of course, the first
just
and
to
most
see.
obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now,
Okay.
the button only
Still
says the
only
name
says
Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you role-play as Jim
No,
to
I have
really
to- do I have
simulate
to
the full
role-play as Jim now?
experience of this
Okay, fucking
feature.
hell.
Just play along. I promise you'll love it. Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim. I want you to imagine yourself living as Jim, sleeping and waking as Jim, falling in love and being heartbroken as Jim.
I'm at
seizing
church, but I
all
wanted
the
to
world's
check in.
possibilities
You're at
as Jim,
church,
and as Jim,
and you're watching
your dreams
my
crumble
stream.
into
Wow.
dust.
Instead of
Do you
praising the
feel it
Lord,
deeply? Are you really
Sinful.
truly Jim right now?
I'm kidding.
If so, then
Thank you
please
for
step
popping in.
forward and press the button.
Jim.
Oh man, it's me, Jim. That's
Yes,
crazy.
you see? What a thrill! What a rush! That was you! The button described you. Do it again. Do it again.
That's so crazy. It still says
Hits even
Jim.
harder the second time. If this were the only new feature in the Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth the money. Let's take a break from the Jim button. I'm too emotionally
Yes, of course.
drained from all of this personal validation.
Okay, is there anything else? I'm still curious about Settings World Championship. That was one of
I
them.
suppose I could allow only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable 2. That would actually save me the work of finishing this feature.
Wait a minute, 344. 344? Is that a specific? Is that important? 344? If I ever get asked to set the time again, I'll set it to 3:34. Will I remember that? Probably not. But, you know. Okay. I was here before, but I just... It's interesting, too, that epilogue is epilogue anything now? Because I've now seen the actual epilogue, I think. But this is still just that. Okay. That's weird, the way sometimes if I walk up
An
the stairs at a
epilogue would
weird
be
way.
fun, wouldn't it, Stanley? Yes, yes, it will go at the end of the, well, we'll figure that out later.
344 is pi. Yep, definitely. That's what that is. Settings will change. I know I looked before. Is there anything? Field of view, mouse sensitivity. Hi, yeah. Do I just need to, like, adjust everything? Ooh. What if I just adjust everything? Boop. Wait, does this... Ooh, shit, that's weird. Just gonna adjust everything. This probably won't do anything, but I'm so curious. Oh, well, changing that's gonna suck. Oh, it's fine, actually, okay. Oh, what? Interesting. Fuck, I didn't do anything. God damn it. Okay, wait. I was looking at field of view, right? Where's that one? Where is field of view? Wait. Oh, duh, it's right here. Literally the first thing. Is there some way that I could, like, manipulate the field of view to, like, clip me through the door? I don't think that's how that works, but, like, I know sometimes if you have, like, a weird field of view, it can, like, fuck with something. I don't know. Maybe not. Where was it before? Yes. What? Is there anything I changed here? I think I can just... Yeah. Did that affect this? Hold on. No, that's still fine. Cool. Okay. Damn. Someday I'll figure out what the fuck that is. For now, I'm gonna begin the game again. At this point, I don't think there's anything else that's new, other than just taking the bucket to all of the endings and see how they've changed. I'm also, I remember seeing in the trailer that there was an escape pod, and in the original game there is an escape pod ending, but it's like unfinished and vague. So I want to try that maybe first. I also just want to do this because I know that this is an ending.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell?
My subtitles are off. Also, I want to turn those back on. Subtitles. Yes.
Fell under his responsibility. He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go anywhere except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever.
Yes.
I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed.
Whoa.
Then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
Cool, great, awesome, yay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Again, like, should I bring the bucket with me, or should I do the escape pod ending? I don't know. Too many decisions. I want to do that again, also. I'll leave the bucket for now. Okay, I think everything in here is just... Yeah, I don't think there's anything else new down there, at least. You know what?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I am really curious about the escape pod ending, so I'm going to try to get it this time.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Let's see.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Crazy.
Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code.
It's so
by
dark.
sheer luck.
It's so dark in there.
Amazing. He stepped into the new...
Oh, I'm stupid. I didn't do the thing that I was supposed to do. I didn't do the thing I was supposed to do for the escape pod.
All of his co-workers.
Okay,
what
let's
could
do it
mean?
again.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Can we
Perhaps
also
he had
get
simply missed a memo.
That. There we go. I forget where the other input computers appear, but...
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yes.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief,
We'll
Stanley
go to the
decided to
broom
go
closet
up to his
sometime
boss's
soon
office.
also.
Hoping, coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay, so what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to walk into this room, but then back out before the doors close behind you. Let's see if it still works.
Stepping in.
Okay. I think also these doors open now once... Oh, I thought those opened once you did that, but... Apparently not. Okay, yeah, and then suddenly this door opens back up and you can go backwards. What? No way. You can keep going. What? This is all still here. And then you just, you keep going. Boopity boop 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 boop. This door's closed too. Can't go to the new content. Oh, the bucket. No. Sorry. Sorry, bucket. This is not your time. Yes, and now this door is open. What? Who could have seen this? Okay, anyway. Okay, yeah, and then there's this really long, ominous staircase. There's this elevator, though. I really wish it, worked. But it seems like maybe not. There's also all these really, ominous, dark office spaces that you see as you walk up the stairs, and I'm always scared of them. Also, the narrator is just gone. So you're all alone by your lonesome. Alone and by your lonesome in this place. Yeah, and every room, or every floor has the same numbers on it, which is interesting. Yep. I'm waiting for someone to fucking appear there. And, I know they won't, but it's scary, There could be someone there at any point. They could just throw that at you, because it's the fucking Stanley Parable, and they do whatever the fuck they want. Okay, escape to launch bay. Here we go. Aha, there's an actual hallway now. Before it was just a giant empty black room. And there it is, folks. The escape pod. Is that really it? No! That's the same as it was in the first one.
A soft wind blew outside and perhaps rain started, and if it did, it stopped shortly after. Stanley hoped that he would one day see weather.
He's right, there was a soft wind outside. Is this on? Wait. It's making noise. Does it always do that? New idea.
Stanley picked up the bucket and smiled. He'd never be alone again. Not
Bring the
truly
bucket
alone.
with me.
Not with the bucket around.
Wait, what if I brought the bucket to the
Oh,
bucket?
new
Oh, wait.
content?
Wait.
What does that mean, new content?
No, wait. Did this reset because I brought the bucket? Wait a minute. I don't know, man.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door.
I'm gonna
on
bring
his
the
back.
bucket with me to the escape pod. I don't know if it'll do anything. I saw the fucking escape
Still
pod
no one
in
was
the
here.
trailer.
Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever.
And I
Perhaps his
wanna
boss's
see it,
office was
goddammit.
where he'd find answers. Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Oh, right, okay. I almost didn't do it again. Alright, come on.
Stepping in.
Stepping in. Ah. Fluck you too, then. Fluck you? I don't know why I said fuck you. Bucket, do me proud. You will keep me safe on my journey up the stairs with all the weird dark rooms and such. Yes, you will. Maybe the bucket is the secret to everything. Life, the universe, and everything. Why did that light just turn on? Do you see that? Okay, I guess it was just a rendered distance thing, but that was like, that was weird. That was weird, you know? Okay. Come on, bucket. Okay, I still have the bucket. That's a good sign. Okay. I really wish the elevator would work. That'd be cool. Then I could just take the elevator. Save me, bucket. Yeah, no, that does anything, I don't think. It is hard not to check just every door, even though, like, I know that, like, none of them will open. You can really only go through a door if it's already opened. Bucket, I trust you so much. I trust you with all of my secrets. And I trust you to make this escape pod work. God damn it. I know that you can do it. Nope. I know it's not gonna work, guys. Keep trying it. Okay. Da, 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 da. Come on, bucket. We're gonna escape together. You and me. Right now. Here it comes. Right here. Yes! I was right! It was the bucket! That's all I needed! This is a cutscene, by the way. Put the bucket down. Why are you caressing it like that? Are you gonna put it there by itself? The fucking music. You can get in. There's space. You can get in with the bucket. Okay, fine. That's so funny. Yo. Oh, that's great. I was a fan.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh shit, the bucket's gone. The bucket's actually gone. Interesting. I mean, I can go back and get it if I wanted to, but like...
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
What's our plan now, guys? What do we want to do? Because I feel like... I don't know. What else could we do? There's still... I mean, there's still all the endings from the original game that I haven't done. Like, the museum ending, as I think this way. Right? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go this way. And I could check out the broom closet.
Yet there was not a single person
on our
here
way.
either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Right, but what if instead I went in the broom closet?
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Oh, but there's so much here. Look at all the stuff. Come on. I mean, I have to be.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet.
Well,
no reason to still be here.
It's not empty, though. I mean, we got our little, you know, cleaning thing. We got our
It was
broom.
baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet.
Not
He wasn't
really.
even doing anything.
I'm
At least
observing.
if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way.
No.
As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Sweet FA. No, I'm appreciating and observing the, the tools.
Are you really still in the broom closet?
Yeah.
Standing around doing nothing? Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
I'm telling you. This is great, Look at that light.
You do realize there's no
Come on.
choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out.
I
It
mean,
didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
but, it's so nice. It's just a nice break from the
Maybe
story.
to you this is somehow its own branching path.
Yeah.
Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
I remember in the original game, the subtitle for that was like all caps and like
Stanley
bright
was fat and ugly
pink.
and really, really stupid. He
Wow.
probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
God damn. Mario's got hands.
Well, I've come
Verbal
to a very
hands.
definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard.
I mean,
Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. They
computer
have fallen
is
prey
dead.
to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right. When you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
Cool. Yeah, it's me.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you.
I mean, this broom closet looks pretty cool, though.
You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
Okay, I think that is all there is in the broom closet, but, like, that's fun. I appreciate that.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay. Are you... Yes! There we go.
The moment he entered his manager's office, Stanley froze in his tracks.
Did I?
Not a living soul anywhere. Could he really be all alone? This was too much for Stanley
really
to
wanna
take.
play this
Too
piano.
much for any man to take. He fell to his knees, bursting into half moans, half sobs, the guttural retching of life from a man denied any hope, any reason to keep going. Here on the floor, he lay prone,
Oh my God.
paralyzed by fear for nearly a full hour. But when at last he began to move about and survey the
I
situation,
love the way
he found a keypad behind
his
the boss's
dialogue
desk.
changes just
What could it mean?
from played
Was it a
to
sign
play.
of hope for Stanley's future? Alas, it was not. For although this keypad guarded the terrible secret of Stanley's past, it had been assigned a 4-digit code so devious and
So
random
devious, so
that no
random.
man could ever hope to guess it. 2845.
Wow.
Statistically, nearly impossible to guess blindly, ever. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the
So dark.
correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Was there something over here at some point? I thought there... Oh, wait a minute. Ooh. I mean, I can't see shit right now. But isn't that fun? There's just a little space back there. Oh yeah, and we can go back up the elevator. I forgot about that. Okay, I'll have to try that this time, for sure.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
But what if I just...
Whoops, nope, never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went back up. Silly me. Why did Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office? Well, that's a great question. I just can't wait to find out.
I don't know, man. Could be anything up there. And here we go.
Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's office. Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator. It's still just exactly what it is. What a decision you've made to come up here and look at the office again. This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated. It's that keen eye for storytelling that you have. An incisive rapid fire of critical plot points, one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative.
Yes.
Wow.
That's what I would say, too.
I'm bolted to the edge of my seat.
Is that it? What if I stay here? What if I just never progress? Certificate of pompousness? Is that what that says? This might be all there is. But I mean, pretty cool. You know? What if there's something back here now? Oh no, I really can't see. Jesus, it's even dark. It's darker than the first time I was here. Okay, anyway.
Incredible. Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again. Ladies and gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all of this?
I don't know. I'm just a genius, I guess. Frankly.
Surely this time Stanley will walk forward into the spooky corridor, won't he?
But, like, no, I won't.
Did you think we were going to go forward down the spooky corridor? No. It's time once again to go back up in the elevator. I can't even begin to grapple with what might be up there. Is it the boss's office again? Or what if it's the boss's office this time? The suspense is killing.
Oh man, it could be anything. He's so right. Oh man. Oh god, that actually startled me.
Oh my god. It's the boss's office.
Oh my god. No way.
This absolutely changes everything for me. Give me a timeout here for a minute while I process this.
Oh shit.
Okay,
Cool.
I'm ready. I'm prepared to embrace this stunning revelation and to move forward with... No, wait. No, I need more time to process.
I sure hope he's getting all his lovely processing time in.
All right, I have fully come to terms with it. I have made space in my worldview for this astonishing new reality. As before, I turn to your expert eye for gripping narrative, Master Stanley. Of course. Going back down in the elevator. How did I not anticipate it? I mean, sure, now it's obvious, but you have to understand that 30 seconds ago, this kind of thing had never been attempted before.
Never.
I had no frame of reference.
It's the first
to even
time
anticipate it.
anyone,
That's
including
just how
me, has
revelatory
done this.
Stanley's decision-making is. A breath of fresh air in a landscape of storytelling that has grown stale and repetitive.
Yes. I agree. And then, you know. Oh, that's it. Fuck. The end is, oh, that was the end?
You know what? I've just thought of something. Hold on, let's stop for a moment. Don't you realize? It's the anticipation, Stanley. You and I, we have no way of knowing what will be at the top of this elevator. But the suspense, the agony of waiting and anticipating and having to guess, that's the real thrill.
So true.
Oh, I simply don't want to let that feeling go. It's so precious, so fleeting. Why don't we take this elevator ride nice and slow?
Yes. Oh, perfect.
There we go. Isn't this so much more exciting? You know,
Yes.
Stanley, it seems like nowadays the only thing that audiences want is to be shocked as loudly and frequently as possible. They want big, explosive moments flung right in their faces from the very moment that things get started. But where's the tension? Where's the trust in the audience to build a slow and nuanced appreciation for the story, the characters? Why aren't we given time to imagine the surprises, to have to think and to anticipate, and then to marvel at the eventual reveal? This is storytelling, Stanley. What you and I are doing right now. This is the most exciting narrative to be developed in years. And it's really all because of you. You're the one who took this bold step of revisiting the exact same locations over and over. Truly, I mean it. This is unique and different. It's not like anything else out there. You see, I want stories that surprise me,
That's
Stanley.
what I do, you know?
I want to have to think. I want to be engaged and not pandered to. We're being fed such unimaginative drivel all the time, and we all know it, which is why we're so starved for content that makes us feel sharp and vital and alive. That's why people like you so much, Stanley, because you're not afraid to spit in the face of tradition. You're a role model, you know? People look up to you, which is why... Oh, I didn't know when to spring this on you, but, well, I've gathered a little press conference for you.
What?
So that you can talk about your work and your storytelling and your life.
For me?
Yes, I know you're not much for the public eye, but I thought it would especially mean a lot to the people who have been following you from the beginning. They really look up to you, Stanley.
I know.
I don't know if you realize the impact you have on them. This is the kind of gesture that might leave a tremendous impact on them for the better.
Really is not The
here.
Office. You're right. This is genuinely something else. Oh shit, you can almost fall down right there. That's kind of scary. Well,
okay, the room where we're holding the press conference should be just around the corner here somewhere.
oh, I'm so glad I found this. How we did it. The pyramids. World's healthiest human being. All chicks revealed. The guy who went to Mars. All eyes on Stanley, live on stage. It's just like Bo Burnham, guys. All eyes on me. Stage door.
Yes, here it is, just through this door.
Yes. The storyteller. Oh, does that say? Stanley reveals all in his new book. Oh, I thought it said all in his new body for a second. Stanley Parable Stanley, tonight live on stage. The man, the process, the myth, the legend, the parable. Stanley from the Stanley Parable, tonight live on stage. Crazy. That's all me, guys. World's first sentient machine. Ooh, doing great. Conversation with Alexander the Great. Well, there's something else back there that I can't really read. Ah, damn. Okay. To stage.
Right. Are you
Welcome,
ready?
Stanley.
I've told them you're going to speak a little bit about the nature of surprise in storytelling and what it means to craft a truly unpredictable narrative. Oh, don't worry. You'll do great. Just be yourself and speak from the heart. I'm really proud of you, Stanley. Okay, it looks like they're ready for you. Go get them.
I love all this, though. I mean, yeah, I'll go. But, like, I love the mini golf thing. Congratulations, Stanley. Remember where you came from, your co-workers. So I do have co-workers. Up again, down again. The Stanley story. What does that say? Wish you were here. Aloha from the Freedom ending. Oh, that's so fun. I went to the mind control facility, and all I got was this lousy sticker. I played the demo. Adventure awaits. That's the adventure line. 8. That's an old reference. That's a reference to the demo. Freedom ending. Narrator Airlines official. And something... Oh, it says 427 over there on the side. Break a leg, champ. Your boss. Oh, thanks. Stanley, my true love for you grows every day. You make me feel alive. Your wife from the apartment ending. Wow, yeah, still haven't done that one this time. Story: Stanley, me dad, age 6. He just says story. Thanks for showing me that cool skateboard trick in the parking lot. You are too cool. Good luck on stage. Rock on. I love the way you ride elevators. No one tells stories the way you do. Go get him, Tiger. Wow, so many people. They all love me. What does a mug say? I like work. I just hate my boss. Oh, okay. National Geographic. Where is that picture? I don't know. And that's just Indoors Monthly, which we've seen before. I love just all the details. Just all the stuff. The dude who came up with pizza. Also, there's this one, which I haven't seen before. What was this in the... Oh, that's all the books. And then here's the golf ball. Featured keynote speaker, the Lord, and meet and greet. Yo, the Lord. That's crazy. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Wow. Holy fuck. Thank you. Thank you all so much. You probably can't hear me. Oh, man. Wow. Yeah. Yes, thank you so much. Oh my God, the glow is so much. Jesus Christ. Oh, that was so good. That was so funny. I love this game. I love this game so much.
Stanley knew the office layout like the back of his hand. It was only a matter of time before he found the others, wherever they were. Just a matter of time. Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office.
I'm really trying to do it,
make
and
a
it's not
single
letting me
difference,
do it.
Nor did it advance the story in any way.
I know that there at least used to be a way to climb up onto this chair. Oh, wait a minute. Oh! Wow, I really can't press it, I guess. Yeah, so there's a way to clip out of this window, and then you can go over here.
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map, until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be?
Wow.
Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in?
Yes. Surely
Okay,
remarkable.
I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
You know what? No.
Ah, then in that case, we'll continue. But now, here comes the real question. What do you think would have happened if you had told me that you wanted this to stop? Do you think it would have been particularly different? Would I have taken the same idea but rephrased it superficially to fit that answer? Perhaps you never would even have thought of it if I hadn't brought up the issue in the first place. Oh, now think about it. Will it be worth it for you to restart and then come back here just to do the other option?
I don't know.
Clearly, this whole gag takes some time. What if the other option is even longer? How long will you spend in total just to have heard all the narration? Oh, and this is rich. Perhaps you've just played the other option, and now you've come to see what happens in this one. So, what do you think? Which choice was the better one? Imagine if you had selected continue on your first playthrough, how tantalizing it would be not knowing what happens when you pick the other option. Indeed, you are one of the lucky ones. Though if the other option is really miserable to listen to, then perhaps you're not. In fact, I'm just going to say that no one who's listening to this is lucky.
Yeah.
Well, now, I've built up the other option so much that I'm going to stop talking and leave you to your decision whether to come back here, continue with the game, or just sit in this spot forever and ever. Cheers.
Well, we gotta do it again. Pick the other option. We gotta do it. What?
Hello. This is a recorded message scheduled either by you or a person in your place of work. The purpose of this message is to warn you about the dangers of recorded messages. If at any time you believe you are listening to a recorded message, please terminate it immediately and cease all flow of information from the recorded message into your perceptual sphere. Thank you, and have a pleasant day.
I mean, great. Yeah, thanks. Cool. I think that may have been a thing that was already there before in the first version of the game, but I can't actually remember. I'm really trying here to get on top of this computer. Oh, wait, there we go.
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map until he
I
heard this
didn't, actually.
narration
This
and
time I
realized
knew.
it was part of the game's design all along.
I knew the first time.
He then
too,
praised
but-
the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be?
Yeah!
Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Yes.
Well, I don't know how to say this politely, but you could literally just hit escape and restart the game any old time you want. Like, right now. You could have done it just then.
Well, yeah.
Now would also be an appropriate time to quit. Any of these points and so many, many more, all of them
You're also
are
like
appropriate.
omniscient, so
I'm
you could
enjoying
just
what
like.
seems to be an internal conflict going on where you are literally unable to act on your own desires to restart the game. So, just to push the envelope, I'm going to try and make this as miserable as possible and see how long you can maintain. There once was a man named Stanley,
Forgot
who
about this.
people considered so manly. But the truth must be told, he was not very old and was quite particularly gangly. What Stanley liked most was buttons. He pushed them like some kind of glutton. He did it all day in a meaningful way, but his brain had long ceased to function. Which is why he is in this parable and lives an existence quite terrible.
Well,
And if you are not strong and keep playing along, you too will become quite unbearable. You too will become quite unbearable.
I mean, this guitar playing is lovely. I think this does just go on forever, so I will restart the game. Cool. Well, we did
How
that.
wonderful. Stanley was alone.
Really,
Finally. This is great, he thought
Don't
to
know
himself.
why that's not
This is what I've
working,
wanted
actually.
all
That's a
along.
little concerning,
I
but-
got what I wanted.
what else could we do? Oh, the bucket's back. Bucket! Yo, what's up? I'm gonna leave that for now. I guess. Hold on. If I pick up the bucket, does that change?
The good old bucket. Just Stanley and the bucket. Off on another
Yes,
thrilling
that
adventure
does
together.
change that. Interesting. Okay. So, can I put the bucket back down? No, I can't. Okay, hold on. I would let. Oh. Well.
All of his
this-
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
This is not what I'm used to. Oh, the whiteboard ending! Yeah, I forgot about that. Dog mode. Oh, right. I forgot. That used to say to put the dog mode in the console, but now it's not on source anymore, so there's no console. I think at least. So now I can just check it there, and now every time I press E, it makes a dog noise. So that's fun. That's right. I forgot about this.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but when Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. For now, I don't know. I guess now I'll go for just sort of every ending.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
This is hopefully the last time we'll see this route for a while.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean, he wondered. Desperate for answers, he began turning the room over looking for clues that might unravel the situation, until at last he discovered a keypad behind the boss's desk. But alas, no code. For this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Yeah. Oh man. Too bad. Ah, fuck. I fucked it up.
Stanley just yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Yes. Okay, this time we will just continue down and then go to the escape ending. Whoa, that was weird. Okay.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
No.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
I mean, in a way that is an escape.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Nah.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Yes, I think we should all be willing to confront death. As I will do now. Whee!
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Oof. And death time. Woohoo! Yeah!
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws.
Who are you?
In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Cool.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
True, in a way. So this part is interesting because it's obviously within the game, but it actually does have like some interesting like game developer insight. The two doors. Yes. Button sounds. I like this one a lot. These are actual credits. So shout out. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff here. What do we got? Maintenance room. Yes. The copy machine. Warzone. Early in development, we designed an ending where Stanley would end up on a battlefield fighting aliens. The action game would become sentient and would wage war against the narrator. We realized shortly after starting to build it that it was far too jokey and on the nose for the tone of the game. Plus, some people interpreted it as making fun of people who like shooters, which is not our intention. Interesting. Alien base. Awesome. Wild. Ultra Deluxe announcement. In December 2018, we announced the Ultra Deluxe version of Stanley Parable at the Game Awards. These are screenshots of the videos we made for the announcement and the game's delay. Yes. What? Narrator emails. After the second trailer we sent out, we asked people to email the narrator for questions. Oh, right. We had initially planned to use these further promotional materials. We never found the perfect use for them. Here are a selection of those emails. How do you make a JPEG? Or, sorry, a JRPG? How is the game? How's the game going? Hope it's good or better than the first one. From a cool man. James Irvin. From Otto Tampillo. Question: are you a rock? That's a good question. You know, I think we could all be rocks in the end. What is this strange number? Can you tell me what the significance of the number 1112800 is? I don't know. Well, the thing I want to know is, what would you do if Stanley entered any other rooms? I don't know. For instance, on a scale of Max Ernst to Salvador Dali, how surreal will this game be? Were you born with magnificent voice, or did you bargain with a magician to receive it? And oh, this is so long. I can't read all of them. Wow, congratulations, congratulations. Wow, crazy. Well, that's fun. I'm sure there's a lot of those. The Lounge, an early version of The Lounge. How fun. The Office. The Apartment timer. We still haven't seen the Apartment ending. Yo, that looks like Portal? What? That's so portally. That's like ridiculously portally. An early version of the cargo lift. Maybe next we'll do the Apartment ending, since it's been mentioned like twice now. Yes. Ooh. Wait, what? Hold on. Zending model. Zending with too many narrations. This room represents the fourth version of the ending, and we thought it was complete, but decided to abandon and change it again shortly before launch. The Zending. Wonder what those buttons do. Huh. The screenshot depicts an early version ending known as the Zending, which was eventually cut and merged with another part of the game. Interesting. Zending levers. These levers were originally part of the Zending. The player would pull a lever and the narrator would describe what color they pulled. Lovely. Ooh. Trailers. That's cool. We of course ran 4 major teaser trailers over the course of the game's development, each meant to convey something about the spirit of the game. This is the first one, released in May 2012. Features a series of broken rooms and the voice of the narrator informing viewers that he is repairing a new version of the Stanley Parable. Fun. I don't think I've actually ever seen this before. That's cool. Nice. Escape menu. For a long time, we added an ending that only ended when the player restarted from the escape menu. Unfortunately, very few players realized this was what they were supposed to do, which was frustrating for everyone. Been there. Meeting room. Yes. Lovely. Isn't this like an actual projector? Like model thing? Interesting. Two options, 2 doorways to maintenance. What about this? Vent. 1 option, 1 track. Interesting. Flow of hallways has been, yeah. Interesting. Is there anything else we haven't seen yet? What's up this way? Stanley's office. From left to right, the evolution of Stanley's office over time. First was November 2011, then March 2012, and then February 2013. So first we had this, and then we got a bigger 2 computers. Wow, fancy. And then we got the final, which looks like that. Lovely, really, truly immaculate. Game design mockup. This is the level that William, the level designer, sent Davey, the writer, as a kind of audition page. The full strength of this level got William hired to design the full game. Through much of the development, though much of the environment has changed, the basic layout from this mockup is still the game. Interesting. Wow. Yeah, I mean, that is that main area. It's just very broken, which is interesting. You don't often see that. Countdown room. An early version of the countdown room. Cool. Countdown desk. One of the desks from an early version of the countdown ending. Interesting. Wonder if I could press that and do something. Freedom ending. This is a freedom ending as it existed in beta. Wow, very plain compared to the one that we have now. It doesn't do anything. Monitor room elevator. For a time, the elevator in the monitor room could go up or down, with freedom above and countdown below. We abandoned this when players found it too difficult to remember what was up and what was down, and placed 2 endings together instead. Sure. Ooh. Interesting. Okay, we'll go there in a second. I think that might be just the ending. What is that? Freedom ending. This was the first incarnation of the freedom ending in the game's alpha. How do you get over there? Well, maybe through there. Boss's office. Screens from the development of the boss's office. Wow. Lovely. Office clock, yes. Okay, this is the beginning again. Cool. And then I guess up here is this weird bit. The lounge, yes. Underground, an early version of the underground portion. Wow, okay, fun. Kevin Bryan, the voice of the narrator, recorded...
there.
Oh, shit, that startled me.
Well, try the other one then.
Kevin Bryan, the voice of the narrator, recorded
Stanley
dialogue
pushed the big red
for the
button.
entire game roughly 3 separate times over the 2 years of development.
Now then,
These are clips
this
from early
elevator
takes
for
that were not
sure
used for
would
the
get
final
him
game.
right back on track to where he was supposed to be in the story. Push the number 6. Now look closely, Stanley. See how it's impossible for the player to do anything in this room. Perfect example of poor level design. textbook mistake.
See the...
It's the kind of thing you'd pick up on intuitively if you had even the most fundamental understanding. Stanley walked through the green door. But of course, you being... Oh, probably spend the next hour. This is that other building. I'm just going to make this easier. 8. Then he pushed the number 8.
Then he
Still
pushed the
nothing.
number 8. This is fun.
I don't know. Well, in that case, I'll tell you what.
Nice. I think that's it. I think that is everything. So...
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another?
Yeah.
No.
They're both parts of the
perhaps
same
not.
story.
Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save those two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let...
But that was the ending. Had to let it happen. Yeah. See? See? And now we're back. And now it's all fine. See?
The meeting room. Yes, that's where everyone would be. Stanley just needed to get to the meeting room, and from then on, he would never be alone ever again.
It's raining again. Okay. Let's do the apartment ending. Because we've been talking about that one a lot.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yes.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I'd be excited to do the confusion ending again, too, because that might be my
Stanley
favorite
was
in
so
the whole
bad
game.
at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
All right.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please,
Well, that's still
stop
there.
trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her. This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting. That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Okay, I'll do it.
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
We want to go this way.
Sorry, but you're in my story now.
Oh, wow. Okay. Fine. I don't
This
like
is
you.
a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Oh. Okay.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence. Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do.
Yeah, I'm a sucker for
Now
instructions.
he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
That
But
desk
in his
wasn't there
mind,
before.
in his mind he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Push G to watch TV.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Spend time with the boys.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to two open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
G to prepare dinner. Will do.
As he wandered through
God.
this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths
weird.
and
What's going on here?
destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions.
Yeah.
And down another was a game with a baby.
Haven't done that one
And he
either.
called it the Stanley
Stanley
Parable.
Tell your kids a story.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time. I love you. But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one.
To go to sleep. Okay.
And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
I mean, okay. But then nothing will happen, I don't think, unless, I don't know. Do you have anything to say, narrator? There's nothing unless I do it, though.
You see?
Whoa.
Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
There's Jay to question nothing.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time.
Maybe this
And I tried
time.
again.
Ooh.
And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
Well, wasn't that lovely? That was the apartment ending. That's another thing I love about this game, is that sort of every ending that there is a different, like, interpretation of the game. Like, that one was like, Stanley is just like a normal guy, so he has this fantasy where all of his coworkers are gone, and he finally gets to make decisions and stuff, but like his life is just like a trail of meaningless something, you know. Or like the freedom ending is that it was all real, and that like all he had to do was escape the mind control facility. There's the really like meta endings where it's about the universe that the narrator has created, and like there was the ending we found last week where the narrator was like, I created Stanley because like I needed him, or because I actually forgot why he said he did it, but there are endings in sort of that vein of thing. And I just think that's interesting because there are a lot of interpretations of this game, but none of them really have to be true because it's just the game, Anyway, I'm going to go back to actually playing it. I would love to go back.
Already this was uncomfortable, and Stanley decided that as soon as he found a new space he felt safe in, that he would never leave it again in his life.
There we go. Ha ha ha. I would like to go to the cargo lift again.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I know what ending I'll do.
Wow. Yes. This room. What a beautiful room.
These lines are different.
What a gorgeous, gorgeous room. Thank goodness Stanley had taken this detour on his way to the meeting room. Life without having experienced this room was now too horrible even to consider.
Yes, so true. Anyway.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Okay. I will this time...
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
No.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
No. Yeah.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
No.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen?
Yes.
Well, don't let me stop you.
This ending, by the way, might also be my favorite. This one and the confusion ending. The one with the line.
There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did.
I'm sure, yeah.
And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option.
Wow.
This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Wow. That's crazy.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Aha! You see, I knew I was onto something. Where do these flashes of inspiration come from?
No.
How did I know the game
genius,
needed
though.
a third door? Well, it's instinct mostly, a calling in your gut. I really couldn't say where the idea came from, except that I felt it in my soul. You can't teach that, Stanley. Don't even try. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Ah, the Stanley Parable Worldwide Leaderboard, yes. In total, 91,000 doors open, 194,000 doors attempted. 21% of players skipped the intro sequence. Only the worst 3% of players chose the blue door. Oh, this is you. You are objectively ranked 9,328th out of 9,328 players worldwide. Why not ask some friends for help? Our friends list empty. 99% of players are more attractive than Stanley. This is your superior, a dead rat. Nice. That's great.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
I mean, it was pretty mean. I'm gonna go with no.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some play testing. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect.
Definitely
Let me
no.
boot it up. In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course,
I like
the
to play
message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Yeah, wow. This button is so loud. There is an ending if you play this game for 4 hours. I'm not gonna do that, but maybe someday. Oh well. No, oh no, oh no.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out, I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
You actually did the 4 hour? Oh yeah, you told me about that you did the 4.
Aha! Fascinating. What do you think this game is about, Stanley? What's our backstory? What is our...
Okay, just want to say it. In the original, it sends you to Portal first and then Minecraft, 2 games I'm very familiar with. This is not either of those. I'm not... Is this Firewatch? This looks like maybe Firewatch? I've never played it, but this looks like it, maybe.
Motivation.
I don't know anything about it.
Well, it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man, spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower, perhaps for some sort of twisted erotic purpose. Yes, that must be it. What a fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even more.
Oh,
come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
Oh shit, we're gonna go outside? Yeah! Wow. What was that? What was that noise? Oh, there's stairs over there. Fuck. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Could have sworn that I heard like a gunshot or something. You should stream Firewatch. It's really good. I mean, it looks pretty.
No, it can't be.
It can't be? What can't
It
be?
It is. It's an open world game. Good God, quickly block it off.
Okay. No, oh God.
Thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call. You nearly wandered off into that thing. That big, open, just wandering around. No right or wrong directions. No path to follow. You can just go in any... Oh, thank heavens we avoided it. We're out of the woods now, Stanley. Okay, I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game. Preferably something with walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls. Okay, I think this will be just the thing.
Maybe someday I will stream Firewatch. Oh, another game
Wonderful.
I don't... Is this
See,
Rocket
this
League?
Is exactly what
It's
I had
Rocket
in
League!
mind. Just a nice big box for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design. Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
Well, what am I doing,
Okay,
though?
so what exactly do we do here? Let's see. There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball?
Sports
Stanley,
ball!
I think it's sports ball. Oh, what fun. We shall run the bases and do a touchdown together? Yes, I think surely we
Yes.
must. Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
Yeah! Oh, shit. Okay, wait. Oh, that sounds so satisfying. All right, here we go. Here we go. We're gonna do it. Oh, I'm running so fast.
Are you doing it? Are you winning? Is this fun? Is it better than my miserable little story that I worked so hard on?
Oh, I'm so
Stanley,
fast.
I have a thought. And I realize I'm not a sportsologist, but if one ball generates a certain amount of
go to
raw
the other goal.
eternal pleasure, then surely multiple balls makes for an even more euphoric sports experience. I'm going to try it out. Here comes another ball.
Yeah, more balls.
Yes.
Give them to me.
Goodness, that really does feel amazing, doesn't it? Stanley, I'm like a child in a confectionery shop. I simply have to have more. I'm insatiable. More balls.
Oh, God, yeah. So many balls. I love balls. Yes. This is peak gameplay. Get in there.
Are you enjoying this, Stanley?
Vaguely.
Having fun?
The
Is
balls
this a real
sound
video
so
game?
nice.
Well, I sure hope you're having a good time, because guess what? It's over.
Oh.
That's right. Your little fun comes to an end. This is my game, and what I say goes. You get
it's
to
not
have
your
fun
game,
when
though.
I let you, Stanley. Besides,
Oh, I'm
you
still
need
so
someone
fast.
like me to set boundaries for you. Without rules or boundaries, video games are
look how
nothing.
fucking
Yes,
fast I am,
that's
bro.
what I am. I am structure. I'm your sense of purpose.
What if I
And
fell
since you
down the
decided you
hole
didn't
in
want
the
to
goal?
play my game, now I don't want to play with you either. So, goodbye, Stanley. I'm leaving. See how you like it when I'm not around to set the rules. Somehow, I don't think you'll enjoy it as much. Hold on. What are you doing?
Oh, shit. Ah, and that's how we fall into here.
Stanley, don't
I
do
see.
that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back.
Whoops. And here we see old versions of the Stanley Parable, kind of. There might be something here, but I think most of the ways you go, you'll just fall. Yeah. And then you're in the, like, original mod, which is fun. So, yeah, I think I mentioned this in the last stream, but before the Stanley Parable was its own game, it was just a mod for Half-Life. And it looked like this. It wasn't this dark. But it did look like this. This, in fact, is very creepy. I don't really like it here. But But there's the 2 doors, you know. There's one light that's on. The offices looked like that. And here's Stanley's office. You can see into someone else's office. Ah, right.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice. And if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
And there it is. That was the game's ending. Oh, shit! Guys, it's the last input. Are you ready? Here we go. It's the last input. Boink! Welcome, Stanley, to heaven. Yes! I love it. Buttons. I love buttons so much. Do you guys even understand how much I love buttons? It's fucking insane. Whoa, so many buttons, dude. Holy fuck. Buttons. Yeah. Okay. I was gonna say, like, oh, I wonder if there's, like, an Easter egg if you press all of them, but I don't think that's even possible. So, cool. In that case, this is really just it, and we can start the game again. That's what the input on the computers does. It sends you to heaven. Button heaven, if you will.
Stanley had never seen the office this brightly lit. Was it a sign of something? He hoped it was. He hoped very much that it was.
What shall I do now?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I'll just do like 1 or 2 more endings, and then I might stop for today. Let's see. We could go down the staircase over there, or there's a few more things to do in the cargo bay area. Oh, and then there's the confusion ending. I might do that.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yes.
The lounge was sublime, a work of art. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
And yes, I will do that, but instead of going...
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Right. Sorry, real quick, this has been bugging me. Something about the video looks off. That is my... Yeah, that's how that is. And that's as much into... Okay. Something looked weird about, like, everything. But I guess that's just how it looks. Alright, guys, we're going down this elevator.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track.
Yes.
So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here, it's, oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake. No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking?
Yeah.
It's clearly...
Idiot.
Oh, dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
It's gotta be this way, then. Or through here.
Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Yes. mean, yeah, I guess so. Get in the van. I can't. Weird that the van's on, though. Oh, yo.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes.
Ooh,
Okay. We just have to get back to, who am I kidding?
Oh, yo, it's fucking
It's all rubbish
Clippy.
now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
All right. Now we'll go
All of
again.
his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
And of
Perhaps
course the
he had
bucket's
simply
gone
missed a
now.
memo.
Because we haven't finished the confusion ending yet.
When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere or...
Yeah,
Hold
that
on.
was me.
Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Hey, look, it's the thing I quoted in my stream title. Let's find the story. Let's do it, guys. Let's find the story. Woohoo! Yeah, there's got to be something. Wow, that doesn't look interesting at all. Wow. Well, gee whiz. Ah.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Okay. Turn off. Get the hell out of here.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes.
The story.
No, wait, never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Yes, this must be it. Ah. Yes.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work.
I did
and
it,
really
guys.
paid off. So,
Yes,
good job.
I win. I did it
Oh,
flawlessly.
No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations.
Wow, okay.
Okay? I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is.
Yeah.
I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Damn. Yes!
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Just follow the line, trademark. Oh. I mean, but what if I didn't, though? Oh, because this room's still fucked. Right. Okay, I see now. I understand your ways. Game. Oh, this chair has no collision. Check that out. Boink. I can just look right through it. Okay. What was that? I thought it was a little person's head on that box. All right.
You see? The line knows where the story is.
Oh,
It's
that's
over
fun.
in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny.
Yes.
Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there?
Just checking.
Or
Just
to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to
went in a
follow
circle.
this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective
question mark.
experience of this office, is this office in fact the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that.
Not gonna lie,
You know
I have
what?
not been listening.
I think what
narrator.
we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Yes, I love this music. And there's still the payday Easter egg here, the mask. Oh, it's so loud. That's fun. All the peer reviews. Yeah.
Wait, cut the music. Go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story.
Yes.
Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully.
Yes.
You won't want to
Okay.
miss anything.
Yes. Well, okay. It's green. It's ferny. There's like leaves. It's plant-like in a box. That's good enough. I know it at the back of my hand now.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Just checking. I think it's still fucked, but yep. Nothing
Still
here.
missing the doors. Did we make a mistake following the line? Perhaps we could have found the story on our own.
Maybe. Oh, the door that usually is open here into like a black corridor is closed. Sad. Okay. We're back here.
Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us?
Line.
And after we trusted you.
Come on
after
now.
everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Okay.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people,
Are you
right?
here still?
Why can't
Oh,
we
no,
make
it's
up
not
our
collision
own
on the chair.
story?
Woohoo.
Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Yeah, let's go.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it. Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
It trademark. Yeah, I love this song. Oh, Bye, line. Yeah, shout out to that song. Oh.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision.
Yes.
From here, the story is in our control. How important, we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute.
Okay.
Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come,
Truly.
Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Yes.
Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing wall.
This thing
Well,
wall.
who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen?
I don't know.
So, okay. I guess now we just wait, you know. I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination, so I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if you...
Oh, I forgot about that. Ugh. Forgot about the alarm that ends that. God damn, that startled me. Oh, the phone's ringing again.
Hi, Stanley. Just wanted to leave you a message to let you know there's a few things I need you to pick up on your way home from work today. We need milk, cereal, dish soap, spaghetti, get a thing of sugar, some bread, and coffee beans, whichever ones you like. I'll give you a call if there's anything I forgot. Thanks, sweetie. See you tonight.
Oh, gee whiz, that's nice. Why she called 434's phone, I don't really know, unless everyone that works here is named Stanley. But, you know. No? Okay. God damn, that fucking alarm, dude. I forgot about that. Speaking of which, yeah, so on that board, you know, it lists, you know, a bunch of other endings, or not, like stuff that happens after the 5th restart, like where the narrator forgets about the previous endings, and he has. So you'd think that like maybe in some way the confusion ending would continue, but I don't think it actually does. But there's like, yeah, see, there's the line, it's right there, but you can't get to it. Oh, if I had just. It's also, wait, it's gone. The line is gone. That's weird. The line is just gone. That's crazy. Okay. Is there anything else I really want to do before I go here? I might just leave for a bit. The other endings I would want to do take a bit of time. Okay, well,
When Stanley
there's
came
one
to a
I could
set
do.
of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop
We'll do
by
one
the
more
employee
short
lounge
ending.
first, just to admire it. Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first time understood true happiness. Then the feeling went away, and he felt sad again. Then it came back, and lingered for a minute or two. Now it's only half there. Just a kind of, tingle. But eager to get back to business,
Yes.
Stanley took the first open door on his left.
There's also... Because, like,
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years
holding
ago.
the bucket changes everything. So, you know, maybe at some point I'll go through all these endings again, but with the bucket to see how it changes. I can't go in there with the bucket. I remember that. Well, guys,
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Yay! Okay, I think that is where I will end the stream today. We've been playing for a good 2.5 hours. I think that's plenty. Yeah. I love this game. It's great. I'm hoping to find everything that there is to find eventually. I think next time what I want to do is finish getting all the endings from the first game and then doing them all again with the bucket. And hopefully that makes for interesting enough content. We will see. For now, thank you all so much for watching. If you were here in person, you know, thank you. Well, not in person, but if you were here for the live, you know, any portion of it, I appreciate it. I remember I did the ending accidentally. Yeah. I think I probably also did it accidentally the first time. Yeah. Yeah. And if you're watching the VOD on YouTube, thank you as well. That's cool as well. And yeah. Cool. Thanks for watching. I said that already. I'm gonna leave now. Have a good day and a good life and all that stuff. Thank you.